Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So now, um, where was I? Where was I? Okay. So how do we get A vector cross B vector? Okay. So A vector cross B vector can be gotten like this. A vector cross B vector will be equal to, first of all, you will draw a matrix sign. Okay. It's not a matrix and actually a determinant sign. Have you done matrix and determinants?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, that's not good.
But yeah.
Uh okay. Let's try. Okay. So this is I cap, J cap, and K cap will be given here. Okay. Then in the next row, you will put the coefficients of a vector. So i's coefficient will be 1, j's coefficient is also 1, and k's coefficient is also 1. And for b vector, we will take the coefficient 3, 3, and 3. Okay.
Okay.
Now notice you can already understand that they are parallel to each other. Okay. Right? Because
Yeah.
they have just multiplied the first vector with 3. Okay. And obviously, you know, by like reading equation chapter that if all the ratios are same for the coefficients, then say if we consider this to be a1, a2, and a3 as the coefficients, and these are b1, b2, and b3 as the coefficients, that will be a1 upon b1 equals to a2 upon b2 equals to a3 upon c3. Have you read this in equation chapter? That if these three are equal, then the
Yes.
lines are parallel. Okay. So you can already understand that the lines are parallel. But let us try to like get it from the cross product as well. But if you haven't determinants, it's going to be really difficult. Okay, like for vector chapter, how much it will be needed? Let me show it to you because otherwise it will take like 5 or 6 classes to at least make you understand about matrix and determinant. Okay, so what will you do? You will take I first. Okay, I. Okay, just a little bit of memorizing will be needed. Then you will cancel this the rows and columns involving I. Okay, then what will you do? You will take this cross and then minus this cross. Minus
What?
1 times 3. Okay, 1 times 3. Okay, 1 times 3 minus 3 times 1. Oh, sorry. It will be 3 minus 3. Okay, let me say it again. You will take I cap, okay, and keep it here. Then cancel all the rows and columns involving I. Then what is left, you will do it something like this. Okay, 1 times 3 minus 3 times 1. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, just a little bit of memorizing because I cannot explain all the things right now. Because as I said, it's not like part of our discussion now. But actually, we could try matrix and determinants in the next chapter. Okay, if you want.
Sure.
All right, so now the next one would be minus j. First one would be plus and second one would be minus. Then the third one will be again plus. Okay. Now for j, what do you think should we do? We
Um.
will cancel the columns and rows involving j. Okay.
Okay. So
And
then it would
now,
be 1 times 3 minus 3 times 1.
exactly. Excellent. Okay, I've got the understanding. Okay. Now for k, we will cancel the rows and columns involving k. So plus k. You might think that how am I understanding that I is taking positive and j is taking negative? There is a formula for all of this because like when you will study the determinant chapter, you'll get that. Okay. So now 1 times 3 minus 3 times 1. Okay. That will be 3. So eventually I will get 0i minus 0. Sorry about that. 0j plus 0k. That means it equals to 0. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now this equals to AB sine alpha, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
So A vector cross B vector equals to AB sine alpha equals to 0. Okay. So that
Okay.
means sine alpha will also be equal to 0 because A and B can be 0. Obviously, you understand.
Yes.
So that means alpha will be equal to 0 degree. That means the angle between the first vector and the second vector is 0 degree. Okay. That means these two vectors are parallel to each other. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now I have to give you a homework to you. Okay. Mm, these are like pretty straightforward ones. Mm, okay, let me give a math by myself. Okay. Say
Oh no.
A vector equals to 2i plus 3j minus 5k and B vector equals to 4i plus 2j minus k. Okay. So calculate the angle between the vectors. Is the question clear?
Yes.
Okay. So here's what you will have to do. First of all, A vector cross B vector. This will be obviously I, J, and K. Then you will put down the coefficients like 2, 3, minus 5, 2, 3, minus 5, and then these as well. And then, like the previous way, you will cancel out the rows and columns and times it, then minus times it. Be careful with the negative signs. Okay. All right. It is a mistake everyone make because minus times minus will be plus, right? You know that minus
Yes.
times minus will be plus. So be careful about that. The math is very easy. Math is very easy. Okay. So now after all this operation, you will get a value for A vector cross B vector, right?
Yes.
Now this will equal to AB sine alpha. This will equal to AB sine alpha. Okay.
Okay.
So now you will get the magnitude of A by like square root of 2 squared plus 3 squared plus 5 squared, right?
Yes.
And obviously we'll get a value for B as well, square root of 4 squared plus 2 squared plus 1 squared. Then divide this AB here, and then you will get the value of sine alpha. And inverse, using the sine inverse function, you can get the value for alpha. Okay? So I've said it all. You
Okay.
just have to give time at home.
Okay.
All right. So now, next up, okay, try doing this now. Let's see. For what value of m the two vectors will be parallel to each other? That means, first of all, calculate the cross product and then say that it equals to 0. Okay, go ahead. So first of all, take I, J, and K. Then the coefficient will be 1, minus 3, and 5, and then M, 6, and minus 10. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Very easy. Very easy.
Uh,
7 for M.
I feel like I'm stuck, but um, I'm not
Feel
sure.
like you're stuck.
Yes.
What did you do?
So written it out as like I cap open bracket 30 minus 30 because of the
Okay, okay,
matrix minus
okay. Okay, let me here I cap open bracket
30 minus 30
30 minus 30. Then
minus J cap
okay,
minus 10 minus 5M.
minus 10 minus 5M. Next,
Yes. Minus K cap
plus
open
K cap
bracket 6 minus 6 plus 3M.
6 plus 3M. I cap is 30 minus 30. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see if you are correct or not. Then we will move to the next step. Okay, so 1 minus 3, 5, and then M 6 and minus 10. Okay, okay, for I cap, we will get these two cancel. We will get minus and minus 30. minus 30. Okay, this is correct. No problem. Then minus j, minus j, minus j. Then we will get minus 10, minus 5m. Okay, this is also correct. And then for plus k, why is it minus k? Let me see. It will be plus k. Okay, it will be plus k, not
Oh,
minus k.
whoops. How would it be plus K?
Yes. How will it be plus k? I cannot give you the answer to that. Okay. Just remember
Oh
that
no.
for I, there would be a plus, for j, it will be a minus, and for k, it will be a plus. And if
What?
you want the answer to this, where you get a minus and where you get a plus, it's minus 1 to the power row number plus column number. Okay. For I, the row number is 1, the column number is 1. Okay. That will be 1 plus 1. Okay. So minus 1 squared is 1. For j, what is the row number and what is the column number? Row number is 1 and the column number is 2. Okay, so you get minus 1. And for k, the row number is 1 plus the column number is 3. Okay, does it make you feel better?
Maybe.
This is this is how the minus and plus signs are got. Okay, so this is how you get it. Okay, just for the timing, remember that for k it will be plus. Okay, anyway, so we will get 6 minus and plus. Okay, very good. You are not making this mistake. 6 plus 3 because I used to make these mistakes a lot at the very beginning. All right, so your equation is almost correct, other than just that plus sign. Okay,
Plus minus
that's good.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Now the
And
point
then I
here
canceled out the
is,
I.
sorry.
I canceled out the I because 30 minus 30 is
Yes, yes.
0.
Okay, okay. I'm coming back to that. So what they're saying is, how if what will be the value for m to get it to be parallel? Okay. As you can understand that um, it has to be equal to 0, right? That is, cancel the I out. We will get minus j times minus 10 minus 5m plus k times 6 plus 3m. It has to be equal to 0. Okay, it has to be equal to 0. Okay. And if I go even further, what I understand is that the coefficient of j has to be 0 and coefficient of k has to be 0. Is that correct?
Yes.
Coefficient of j has to be 0 and coefficient of k has to be 0. So let's see. So that means that we can say minus 10 minus 5m equals to 0. Is it correct?
Yes.
So that means we will get 5m equals to minus 10 or m equals to minus 2. Okay. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And also 6 plus 3m, it should also be equal to 0. Then we could say that minus 3m equals to 6 and m equals to minus 2. So what will be the value for m eventually? The value for m would
Minus 2.
minus 2.
Okay.
Now notice, in case of like getting MCQs, you don't have to do all these operations. Like for only like calculating if the vectors are parallel to each other or not. Very easy. What is the coefficient for I? 1 upon m, right? For this
Yes.
it is 1 and it is 1. It will have to be equal to minus 3 upon 6. And also it will have to be equal to 5 upon minus 10. Okay. And by solving this equation, you will easily get the value for it. Okay.
Okay.
So this is a hack for MCQs. I think there should be MCQs at this level because there should be higher level of tests now. Not only writtens are enough. Okay. All right. So now for number 3. Okay, so take a screenshot of number 3. You will do this by your own.
Oh no.
This is very easy. You have to practice more and more. Okay.
But
See,
would I still like
one
it?
thing,
No.
I like by teaching you for this long, I have understood is that you have that sharpness within you, Alhamdulillah. Okay. And you are
Thank you.
able to catch things properly. Okay. This is the good side. But if I like
Um,
constructively criticize you, the thing is, I think there is a lot of effort to put in. Okay. I don't know how much time you put in your studies, but I feel like you can do even more. That is what I feel. Okay.
yeah, I can see that
Okay.
too.
Right. Because I mean, you would see. I don't know about other countries, but in our country, there are students who like complete the book twice or three times, even maybe before the exam, or maybe even more. Okay. And after completing the books and like completing the maths for like 5 or 6 times, you'll automatically get better at maths. Okay. And if you read the book 5 or 6 times, you will automatically memorize it. Okay. You don't have to like, uh, what can I say? Like try hard to memorize it. You will automatically get familiar to the topics and you will be able to memorize it. Okay. And when you have these farmer grip over the topics, you will feel more confident and you will get better results. Okay. All right. I'm not even asking about your results. Okay. But I think the amount of result that you get, you can better it by doing this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And what I feel is, see, I have seen various students alongside me whom I feel that they have great potential. Okay. But for some reason, they might like get involved in various things. Okay. Like, see, your some friends will get, say, addicted to drugs, maybe. That will be a scenario as well. Some might lose hope in studying. Okay. Some might get involved with girls and sort of stuffs, and they will get lose focus of their study. Okay. But if you see that if all of them put use 100% of their potential, not all of them, but you will see that 50% of them could have done better than what they're doing now. Okay. I'm not saying that studies for everyone, but if you can identify that, okay, studies for me, then you have to put 100% potential in it. That is what I feel. Okay.
Okay.
Any of the student who chooses to get to the university level, I think should put like his everything. All right.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, a lot of philosophy talk.
No, it's
All
all
right.
right.
So A vector, B vector, and C vector find the magnitude and cosine of the angles alpha, beta, gamma of the vector A vector plus B vector. One second. If vector A vector equals to this, B vector equals to this, C vector, find the magnitude. Cosine of the angles alpha, beta, gamma. Oh, okay. Understand. All right. I think what they mean is alpha would be the angle uh, with the x-axis. Beta will be the angle between the y-axis. Gamma will be the angle between z-axis. And alpha plus beta plus gamma, sorry, a vector plus b vector plus c vector. You understand that, right? You have to add the coefficients of I cap and add the coefficients of j cap and add the coefficients of k cap to get the a plus b plus c. Okay.
Okay.
I think so. Cosine of the angles are x by r. Okay, all right. Okay, so you will get the vector summation. You will get 4i minus 3k. Okay, so magnitude, obviously you understand, 4 square plus 0 square plus 3 square. So the new part is what is the cosine of the angles. Okay, so cosine alpha will be the angle between the x-axis. Say, if I draw the coordinates or the axis. So this is x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Okay. So now what is the significance of this cosine alpha equals to rx upon r? right? So what this means is that along x-axis we have is 4. Okay, along x-axis we have 4. Okay, and it has formed some sort of an angle of alpha with the x-axis. Okay, so what is the value for it? It is 4. Okay, and this is my vector r, which can be denoted as 4 comma 0 comma 3 minus 3. Okay, forget about like how it is being seen in the this plane. Okay, forget about it. All right, just say for understanding we're drawing it. Okay, this is a rough image. Okay, because obviously you understand if it does not have any like what can I say, the coordinate of y is 0, that means it should have stayed in this plane, right? It should have stayed in this plane. Okay, so forget about that. Just for understanding, I've drawn a rough image. Okay, so now what they're saying is the magnitude is 5, so that is 5. So that means we can get cosine alpha equals to 4 upon 5, right? Okay,
Yes.
so that is what they have done here. Okay, all right. So this is very easy. Like you don't even have to draw the images. What you have to do is cosine alpha will be equal to the coefficient of I upon magnitude. Cosine beta will be coefficient of j upon magnitude, and cosine gamma will be coefficient of k upon magnitude. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Is it understandable?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I think we have almost completed various things. Like others are like practice and calculus in physics. I don't know if I will get into this now, because you need the idea of differentiation, integration. Before that, it is very difficult to understand. Very, very difficult actually. Okay. And as your schools and colleges have not started yet, so I don't think it's worth to take the pressure now.
Hmm.
Okay. So see the things like these are like very unfamiliar things. You won't get understanding of these things. Okay.
Hmm.
Right. And I have to check your book as well, if they have like how they have approached these topics. Okay. So I think just to complete this maths of scalar products and cross products, and then we might get into the next. I think we will need to get into the next topic the next day. So what do you think? Which topic can we go? We'll start.
Um,
First of all,
I
tell me
have
your
no clue.
subject like physics, chemistry, mathematics.
Um, English. I'm kidding. Um,
English, you
I
know
have.
that better than me. Okay, you know that better than me.
Well, that's
I could
that
teach
can
you
be
grammars
debated.
like what is infinitive gerund or something, but I'm pretty sure that you know that better than me as well. Okay.
It's, it,
And
well,
I teach
you know,
English to the students who are like in say fifth, sixth, seventh standards, like basic grammar and all in Bangladesh. But obviously, you know that better than me. I'm pretty sure about that. Like you are a native
um,
speaker.
that can still be debated upon.
No, I don't think so. I think you can be
All
confident
right,
about that. All right.
all right.
Because I had to learn it by reading books and all, and you have it within you, like from the birth. Okay, okay,
Okay.
and you're good. Okay. Anyways, okay. So I think we could start dynamics actually, and projectiles and all. You will enjoy.
What are dynamics? Like, what does dynamics include?
Uh Linear motion we've already completed it. Okay, so I would try to focus on projectiles. Like if you throw say tennis ball, what will be its height, highest height? How far will it go? Okay, somewhat some things like that. Okay,
Okay.
right. Okay, so we could start that if you think.
Yeah, we can start that. Sure.
Okay, all right. So then, see you. I think I will be busy tomorrow and the day after tomorrow as well. So can we meet Tuesday? That is 27. 27. When are you free at 27?
Um, I'm pretty much free all day because it's a public holiday for me.
Okay, it's a public holiday for you. Because of the Christmas, right?
Yes. Oh no, Boxing Day.
Boxing Day is 26, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, but like I don't know why, but they made a public holiday on Tuesday.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Anyways, so 27, 27. When I think we can meet. When do you get up? I
I
think it's a
get up
holiday,
at
so you deserve a better sleep. So I
that's
think
true.
we could start 10, 10, 11, 11. I think 11 is good. 11 or 3. Okay, 11 or 3.
Okay,
Okay, I'm posting the
11
time in
slash
WhatsApp. Okay. All right, Allah
3
Hafiz.
slash yeah, okay. I love this. See you on Monday. Tuesday.
All right.